Good morning, grade 7. Today we're going to cover the last topic in this chapter, which is angles on parallel lines. So if we need to identify what are the parallel lines, we need to look at the railway. So we see here these lines never met. So remember that parallel lines are lines would never meet, even if they are or if they carried on forever. So start with, just to recap what we had before. If we have here a straight line, so the angle of the straight line is 180. So to find the angle D, so we say 180 minus 42. So 180 minus 42, and you see whatever you got here. So the D, it will be 138 degrees. We move on. By the way, this angle we name it supplementary angles, and here we have angle D plus 59 is 90 degree, which is right angle, and we name it supplementary. So both angle we name it supplementary because D plus 59 equal 90. So how you find the angle D? Yes, 90 minus 59, which is 31 degrees. We move on the third example here. What do we name? If we have cross here lines, we name this angle vertically opposite angle. So x equals 60, that's right. So x equals 60. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angle. So this angle equals this angle, and this one equals this one. We move on. The total angle around a point equals 360 degrees. Just remember that, guys. So if you given three angles here, and you need to find the fourth one, so what we need to do, you add up 71 plus 115 plus 59, and whatever you got, you subtract it from 360, and here you get the angle x equal 115 degree, which is of this angle. Now we move on. Again, we move on the different type of angles. If you given two parallel lines, so the first angle we have here, when you have two lines are parallel, like this line, this one, and this one are parallel line, and this is the sign of parallel lines. So you have here Z shape. So the alternate angles form a Z shape. So the first angle we have here when we have two parallel lines is, yes, alternate angles. So the alternate angles always are equals. So just remember that when we have two parallel lines, so here and this line cuts them. So we have here this Z letter. You see the Z letter here. So this angle equals this angle. We name it alternate angles. We move on to the second one. The second one we name it corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles here are equal, which takes F shape. So F shape, as we see here, this is F shape. So here this angle from inside and angle from outside. So here we name it corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles always equal. So we have here two lines are parallel, and if we have this line, it cuts them. So this angle equals this angle. We name it corresponding angle, guys. Alright? Don't forget that. And the third type of angles here, we name it co-interior angle, and we study this angle later. Now, how you find the angle B and A if you given this angle 140 degree? Well, if you see here, what letter we can get? So far we studied two letters, Z and F. Yes, Z the letter we name it alternate, F letter we name it what? Corresponding. So we can here find the two letters here. This is the first one. Look at here. Yes, so this angle equals this angle because we have Z the letter here, and so B here equals 140 degree. Y shape because they are alternate angles. So B and 140, we name it alternate angles. And if you look at here, angle B and A, they are equal. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. So A equals B are equals 140 degree. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite, it's like when you have two lines like that cross, and you have this angle equal this angle, and this one equal this one. We move on the now, if I give you some question here, guys, which angle is equal to 110? Yes, so this angle is 110. Why? Because we have here F letter. That's right. Here you see F letter, 110. So obviously, which color represents 110? The yellow color, which is here, we name it corresponding angles. Yes, the yellow color. Very good. And then we move on here. Which angle is equal to 70? What letter we can get? We can get here F letter. F. So 70 here equals this angle 70. So if we look at here, which color equals 70 degree? Yes, the green one. That's right. Why? Because they are F letter. We name it corresponding the green one. Very good. Move on. Which angle is alternate to angle A? Alternate, which means what letter takes the alternate angle? Yes, Z. So if here we have angle A, so if we make Z letter, so this angle, and we see here what color this angle represents? Yes, the green color. Yes. We move on. Which angle corresponding to angle A? Corresponding, which means corresponds to which means F letters. So if we make F letters here, so the red one equals what, guys? Angle A. Why? Because they are corresponding. We move on. Which angle is equal to 80? Well, 80, and here 80, this one it will be 80 as well. That's right. Why? Because they are corresponding, which represent the green color here. Yes. We move on. Next one. Which angle is equal to 112? 112. So this one, because it's F letter, corresponding, this one equals 112 as well. And because this one equals this one, this angle equals this angle, because they are vertically opposite angle, that's why we, so red letter here is 100, sorry, red angle here is 112 as well. Or 112 equals this angle because they represent, or they make Z letter. So both angle here making Z letter alternate angle. Alternate angle. We move on. Which angle here is equal to 130 degree? So this one equals this one. They making F letters, corresponding angles, which is the red color. So the red color here is 130 degree as well. Which angle is equal to 130? Yes, if we make here, look at 130, which angle of the 4 here? So this one equals this one. Why? Because here they're making a Z letter, which is alternate angle, which is the red one. Which angle is equal to 50? If we have this one is 130, so this one, because we have a straight line here, so this one it will be 50 degree, because both angles equal 180 degree straight angle. So this one, if this one 50, so obviously this one it will be 50 as well. Why? Because they're making F letter, as you see here, guys, F letter here, right? Yeah, and 50 equals 50 here as well, because they are corresponding, vertically opposite angle. Yeah, and now we finish this topic now. Remember that when we have two parallel lines, we can get three different angles. The first angle, we name it alternate and takes the letter Z. The second angle is corresponding and takes the letter F. And the last angle is U, which we call it co-interior angle, equal 180 degree. Thanks so much, guys, for listening. God bless you all.